What's going on YouTube? Before we get started in today's video, I just want to apologize for the lack of uploads recently. The goal moving forward is to be posting about every 4 days on YouTube, and about once or twice a day on the short form content. Likely gonna be uploading clips from the long form videos, but we're still gonna figure that out going forward. Probably post a few more times than that on TikTok, just random thoughts throughout the day, and I'm considering making a Snapchat. I'll have to see, but as you can tell, today's video is a little bit different from the typical video that I'm filming, where we're not outside, there's no helmet, there's no bike, no POV ride. It's just me, the desk, the camera, and a one-on-one conversation. There's no distractions, really. Got candlelit, that's about it. And no edits to hide behind. This is a one-take raw video, so we're just gonna see how it goes. The reason I'm posting this today and filming is because tomorrow is my birthday. Normally that's a very exciting thing for me, but going forward into my 19th year of life, it definitely feels different. There's something about this birthday that's hitting different than the other ones. Obviously I'm not old, and if I live to the average life expectancy, I think that's around 76, I'm not sure. I definitely got a long road ahead of me, but for the first time, life doesn't feel infinite anymore. Time feels very real, and when I look back at the last few years, I can't lie to myself. I had a lot of goals, a lot of dreams, a lot of plans, big plans at that, and I didn't stick to most of them. Not sure I stuck to any of them, if we're being completely honest. And I know why. It's because of myself. The only person stopping me is me, and there wasn't any massive roadblock or anything holding me back besides myself. I was getting in my own way, and that's something I've been avoiding admitting for a long time. It's something that I've definitely known for a long time, but not necessarily was willing to admit. A perfect example is the crash video I was been working on making for probably about the past 4 weeks now. I've recorded it 3 different times, and every single time I convinced myself that the video wasn't good enough to be posted, or I didn't like certain things, or it wasn't really going the right way, didn't like the way the camera was angled, and I just found every excuse to not post the video. And instead of continuing to try to improve it, I just gave up on the video. It definitely snowballed very, very quickly. I went from being ready to post consistently every 4 days to it's, I think, going on 3 or 4 weeks now with no upload. Haven't uploaded a single time when short form. Just kind of falling off, slipping away from yet another dream that I told myself I was gonna pursue. And it's like I said in the previous video, this is something I've always wanted to do, and yet here I am drifting off again. And I guess what's been eating at me the most is this past year. It feels wasted. The entire age of 18, it feels wasted because nothing's happened. I didn't do the things I said I was gonna do. I didn't really push myself to stay consistent in accomplishing those things. There was no accountability. I just kind of moseyed through the year and did what I wanted to do and not what I needed to do. Tomorrow, I turn 19, and my last year as a teenager. You're still young. Everyone tells you have a lot of time. You're still learning. But, that can snowball very quickly into you're 30, and feels like yesterday. People are telling you you're young and you got time to figure it out. But no matter your age, time is definitely the last thing that you have, and it's the last thing that should be wasted. You know, money comes and goes. Everything comes and goes besides time. That only goes. So I definitely don't want this year to feel like another year I coast through. I want this year to be the year I finally take my goals seriously, the year I stop waiting to become the person I say I want to be, and I just actually become that person. This video wasn't posted for sympathy or attention or me trying to be dramatic about the situation. It's just me being real with the people who have supported me thus far and are interested in my content. And you know, the way I feel is if I can't be honest here, what's the point of even doing this? And on top of that, it's very hard for me to speak about this publicly because it's something that I like to deny even one-on-one with myself. So a little bit of accountability there. Sharing this with the camera to however many people end up watching this video, and it's definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone. I told myself I was going to maintain eye contact with the camera this whole video, and evidently that didn't happen. But if you're still watching this, I want to thank you for sticking all the way to the end. And I don't know exactly what this next year as in kind of starting tomorrow, but also January 1 of 2026 will look like. But I know one thing's for sure: I'm done wasting my time, and if you're looking to be a part of this journey with me, this is just the start. Stick around to see what changes. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.